యూనివర్సిటీ మంచి భవిష్యత్తు కోసం తెలుగు విద్యార్థులు ఇష్టపడే యూనివర్సిటీ. కాల్ 9059052378 9059052379.
Hello everyone, I'm Hemant Kumar and you're watching Talking Movies. Talking Movies is an exclusive iDream Movies production where we talk to some of the biggest names in Tollywood to understand more about their work. Our guest today is a very acclaimed poet, is a lyricist and also a very famous painter. We are today very privileged to meet Mr. Shiva Shakti Datta. Let's see what he has to say about his life, work and career. Thank you so much for joining us here, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, first of all, congratulations. Your work has been చాలా అప్రిషియేషన్ వచ్చింది ఓవర్ ది ఇయర్స్ యాజ్ ఎ లిరిసిస్ట్ ఎస్పెషలీ. బాహుబలిలో కూడా మీ సాంగ్ చాలా పెద్ద హిట్ అయింది. సో హౌ ఆర్ యూ ఫీలింగ్ అబౌట్ దట్?
Thank you. I feel just as if anybody else would feel in my position, in this situation. Okay, about me, I was born in 1932, 8th October, and I was joined in school at the age of 3, as soon as I entered at the age of 3. First, drawing was my passion.
Okay.
I learned to draw even before I learned to learn alphabet.
Okay.
How to, before writing A's and all that, I was drawing crow and sparrow and all that.
Okay.
And okay, then at that time I happened to see a movie called Nala Damayanti in our native village.
Right.
And when I was watching the movie, I was awestruck. I was just watching. I don't know that the passion of cinema, that's the root. That has inculcated the passion in me right from that age. So ever since I was trying to understand movies and to join movies and to be one of the movies.
Right.
That's it.
ఆ ఛాన్స్ ఎప్పుడు వచ్చింది సార్ మీకు ఆ మూవీ ఫీల్డ్ ఎంటర్ అవ్వడం?
So I was a dropout from college,
Okay.
intermediate,
Okay.
while studying intermediate.
ఎక్కడ చదివారు సార్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్?
C.R. Reddy College, Elur.
ఓకే.
I finished my SLC in our native village only.
Okay.
And then I joined C.R. Reddy College, Elur.
Okay.
I was not much interested in the studies.
Right.
And so even then, there also I was watching movies.
Right.
Chandralekha, Balaraju,
Yeah.
in those times, they were released then. Then, so my passion mounted up. So I'm trying to join movies. So my father is dead against
Yeah.
movies,
Right.
joining us movies. So, on the pretext of learning fine arts,
Okay.
I went to Madras and joined the School of Arts, the government School of Arts there. That's only namesake. I was always bunking that school and hopping around studios.
Right.
And so there, my as I told you, my passion is mounting up. There I met, luckily, my colleague was a close relative of N.T. Ramarao.
Okay.
So with him I used to go a lot of times to NTR's house. And he too has seen my drawings and paintings,
Right.
damn impressed with me.
Right.
And he used to call me brother, and he had a fond liking for me.
Okay.
So whenever his pictures are being shot, I used to visit the sets along with my colleague Nageshwar Rao, art director Nageshwar Rao, Kudaravalli Nageshwar Rao. And incidentally, I acted in 3-4 movies also.
Oh.
Small bit roles.
ఓకే.
Small bit roles.
ఎప్పుడైనా అనుకున్నారు సార్ యాక్ట్ చేస్తానని కెమెరా?
I was damn interested, but I was damn shy too. Very shy. Because my voice was very weak.
Okay.
Actually, my voice was a feminine voice then.
Okay.
Because I was I like songs, music very much. I used to imitate the songs of Bhanumati, Eswar Lakshmi, Kannamba, and whoever the then heroines.
Okay.
I used to reproduce as it is.
Okay.
So I became popular that way in my college also.
Okay.
There was no college function without my singing. Because I was imitating constantly their voices, my voice was struck with that feminine touch.
Okay.
So in those days, dubbing was not there.
Right.
Giving dubbing voices for that was not in the cult.
Okay.
So I was always shying away from shunning from movie. So I wanted to become a director.
ఇది ఎప్పుడు 50s లోనే
Huh?
1950s లోనే 60s
Oh, yes, I joined School of Arts in 1952.
ఓకే
I studied only for 1 year there.
ఓకే
Then I was not happy with the standards of the Madras School of Arts. I heard of JJ School of Arts in Bombay,
Right.
and immediately, without informing my father, I went and joined JJ School of Arts.
అక్కడ బాంబేకి వెళ్ళారు మీరు మళ్ళీ మెడ్రాస్కి ఎందుకు రావాల్సి వచ్చింది అది ఏంటని
So I finished my diploma there. I was there for 7 years in Mumbai.
ఓకే
So during that time, I learnt a lot of Hindi.
ఓకే
With that Hindi, I'm able to write lyrics in Hindi now.
ఓ
I can write easily.
రైట్
Then again, I came back and joined film industry to
Okay.
Madras.
Okay.
This time, I joined Mr. L.V. Prasad as an assistant to him.
ఓకే డైరెక్షన్లో
Yes, I worked with him for 1 or 2 years, and then one Mr. Hemambardhar Rao, in those days, upcoming, budding there. In his first picture, I acted. I took a role and acted in that. That picture is Tandrulu Kodukulu.
ఓకే
And okay, side by side, my passion also is mounting up, as I told you in the beginning itself.
రైట్
So after being there, then I got married, and I had to shift. My brother has promised me, my younger brother, I have taken a contract in Addategala near Rajamouli,
Okay.
a bridge on the Eleru. If you finish that bridge, I don't know anything about this thing, you know everything about that. Come and assist me.
ఓకే
Then when we finish that, with that profit, we will straight away take a picture which you can direct yourself.
ఓకే
So I was lulled by that
Yeah.
offer and left Madras and went to Adyategala. And that was a fiasco, total fiasco.
Right.
It failed.
రైట్
So what to do? Then we thought of, then my father expired.
ఓకే
My father was a very big contractor, highways and PWD both.
ఓ ఓకే వి హర్డ్ ఇస్ అ వెరీ రిచ్ మ్యాన్
He was a very rich man, accumulated a lot of property. After his demise, we shared. And then 4 of us brothers, myself, my brother Dr. Ramkrishna, and another brother, this brother Bose, and the last brother, Vijayendra Prasad, we 4 went to Raichur district,
ఓకే
acquired lands there, and started cultivation,
ఓకే
which we don't know the ABC of that cult.
అంటే కొవ్వూరు నుంచి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాల్సిన అవసరం ఏమొచ్చింది
Akkada lands were cheap then.
ఓ ఓకే
So we disposed whatever of my father has earned.
ఓకే
These lands we disposed, and with that I bought 300 acres there.
ఓ ఓకే
So I was the richest farmer there. So that we stayed there for 16 years,
ఓకే
16 long years, missing film field,
ఓకే
completely. It's like an exile from the original land. But
Ade-
then the only benefit was I picked up a lot of Kannada and I was able to write lyrics in Kannada. I mastered the language there.
Right.
That's the only plus there.
అంటే మధ్యలో ఎప్పుడు అనిపించలేదా మళ్ళీ చెన్నైకి ఒకసారి వచ్చి మళ్ళీ
Yes,
try
but we were waiting for the opportunity.
Okay.
We were always neck deep in debts and all that. We have to pull out ourselves from that.
Okay.
So it took us 16 years to come out of that. Then again we have shifted to Madras,
Okay.
and we disposed our lands. With that money, we tried number of pictures to do on our own,
Okay.
and we lost all of that. Totally, we are bankrupt.
అంటే ఎన్ని
As
సినిమాలు
my Vijay Prasad told already in the interview, we were struggling for a daily bread. Slowly, then we joined. Myself and Vijay Prasad joined Raghavendra sir, and he supported us.
Right.
We were working as ghosts for a pretty long time, and then suddenly has offered us Janaki Ramudu.
Okay.
We did well, and that was a very good hit. And later we worked for Jagdek Veerudu. Later we did Kodama Simham for Chiranjeevi.
Right.
All are super duper hits.
Right.
Some other pictures also. And then constantly we have been trying again for our own production also.
ఓకే. జగదేక వీరుడు అతిలోక సుందరి గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు, దానికి పనిచేసారు, దాని తర్వాత ప్రొడక్షన్.
So in that stay, I learned Tamil also very well, and I was able to write lyrics in Tamil also.
Right.
So altogether, now I can write lyrics in Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Hindi, and Sanskrit.
సంస్కృత్ ఎలా నేర్చుకున్నారు సార్? సంస్కృత్ ఎలా నేర్చుకున్నారు?
It has come just like that, because of my interest.
ఓకే.
So that's why I wrote that song in Chhatrapati,
రైట్.
Agniskhalana. That's complete pure Sanskrit.
రైట్.
Every word is Sanskrit in that. And okay, I forgot to tell you one thing. My son Keeravani was a born musician. I am a musician myself.
Okay.
I have a terrific flair for music. I was able to play veena, sitar, a bit of violin, and harmonium.
అంటే ఇది నేర్చుకున్నారా లేకపోతే జస్ట్ ప్లే?
నేర్చుకోవడానికి అవకాశం చాలా తక్కువ.
ఓకే.
అవుట్ ఆఫ్ మై ఓన్ జస్ట్ ఈ లాంగ్వేజెస్ అన్ని ఎలా నేర్చుకున్నాను, అది కూడా అలాగే వచ్చింది నాకు. Keeravani is a born musician.
Okay.
At the age of 3 itself, he used to compose జలతరంగిణి వాయించేవాడు. కప్పుల్లో ప్లేట్లో నీళ్లు పోసుకుని అక్కడ శృతి అడ్జస్ట్ చేసుకుని ట్యూన్ చేసి విత్ పెన్సిల్స్ అండ్ పెన్స్ యూజ్ టు ప్లే వండర్ఫుల్ ట్యూన్స్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ విత్ ద శృతి అండ్ తాళం. The terrific sense he was bestowed with all God's grace.
You must have been a very proud father, right? మీ అబ్బాయి అలా.
Really, I'm very proud. I'll be ever proud of him. I'll be always proud of him. He joined to make our both ends meet. We put him under Chakravarti. Chakravarti was a friend of mine in the flashback.
Okay.
Then he was nobody.
Okay.
When he was just a dubbing artist. దాంతో నేను I asked him to take my son as his assistant. He immediately accepted, and he worked under him for 2 years.
Okay.
Then subsequently dropped out.
Right.
He asked him to increase his salary. He was reluctant, so he came out. Vetur Sundaramurthy Garu has introduced him to Ramoji Rao Garu.
Okay.
Ramoji Rao was damn impressed, and immediately he gave him a picture, Manasu Mamata. So from then onwards, he never looked back. That's another track.
Right.
And
your family was a joint family throughout, right? Like
four of us,
and
all the four of us, we stayed together for up to 4-5 decades.
right. Bonding గురించి ఏం చెప్తారా? Like, tell us about your bonding with your brothers.
Bondage.
Yeah, how close were you?
We are just close from the childhood, that's all.
అంటే అందరికీ సినిమాలు అంటే బాగా
చిన్నప్పుడు కలిసి ఆడుకునే వాళ్ళం అందరం. అలాగే వన్ థింగ్, మై బ్రదర్ రామకృష్ణ, he did MBBS, completed MBBS and studying MD also. When we decided to go to Raichur, Karnataka, he was not able to bear the separation. So he left all his things and he came along with us.
Okay.
That is our bondage.
Right.
He left his career.
Right. అంటే మీ నాన్నగారి ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్సా అది అంతా జాయింట్ ఫ్యామిలీగా ఉండాలి అని?
ఎస్ ఎస్, మా నాన్నగారికి జాయింట్ ఫ్యామిలీ అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం.
ఓకే. మీ నాన్నగారి పేరెంట్?
కోడూరి అప్పారావు గారు.
కోడూరి
మై
అప్పారావు.
మదర్స్ నేమ్ ఈస్ అచ్చాయమ్మ గారు.
చాయమ్మ గారు. ఓకే.
పుణ్య దంపతులు అని చెప్పొచ్చు అనమాట.
ఓకే.
ఎంత మా పురాణాల్లో పతివ్రతల పేర్లు చెప్తారు,
యా.
మనం చూడలేదు, కానీ మా అమ్మని చూసాం మేము.
రైట్.
ఎందుకంటే మా నాన్న, వెన్ మై ఫాదర్ became a diabetic patient, he was restricted sugar and salt as well. My mother too stopped.
ఓకే.
నా భర్త తినని ఉప్పు పంచదార నాకు కూడా వద్దు అని అట్లా మాని లైఫ్ లాంగ్ అలాగా. సో యూ కెన్, యూ విల్ రేర్లీ కమ్ అక్రాస్ సచ్ క్యారెక్టర్స్, నో.
రైట్.
దట్ ఈస్ మై మదర్.
రైట్. మీరు అందరు కలిసే ఉండేవాళ్ళు కదా, సో ఏ డెసిషన్ అయినా జాయింట్గానే అందరు, ఏ డెసిషన్ అయినా అందరు కలిసి కూర్చొని డిస్కస్ చేసి చేసేవాళ్ళే లేకపోతే?
మా నలుగురు కూర్చొని ఏం కావాలంటే చేసేవాళ్ళు.
అంటే ఏదైనా ఫ్యూచర్ గోల్స్ పెట్టుకున్నారా? మనం అప్పులో ఒకటి
సినిమాయే
సినిమా.
మై గోల్ ఈజ్ దేర్ గోల్, దట్స్ ఆల్.
ఓకే.
దెన్ దే హ్యాడ్, వాళ్ళకి యాప్టిట్యూడ్ లేదు అప్పుడు అసలు,
ఓకే.
ఎవరికే లేదు అందులో. విజయప్రసాద్కి అస్సలు లేదు, జస్ట్ హీ ఫాలోడ్ మీ, దట్స్ ఆల్.
సో అతను ఎలా నేర్చుకున్నాడు అంటే, హౌ డిడ్ హీ లెర్న్ టు రైట్?
నాకు కూడా ఉండి నేర్చుకున్నాడు.
ఓకే. సో మీరు జానకి రాముడు లాంటి సినిమా చేశారు, కుదుమ సింహం.
చాలా తెలివైన వాడు మా తమ్ముడు, బిఎస్సి చదివాడు. ఆ చదివినప్పుడు అలా సినిమాలు చూస్తే అలా గాలిగా గడిపేసాడు సంవత్సరం అంతా. బట్ ఇంకా ఎగ్జామ్స్ 1 week ఉన్నాయనగా ఈ బికేమ్ సీరియస్. మై ఫాదర్ చైడెడ్ హిమ్. సో దెన్ ఆ 1 week చాలా బాగా చదివి, he put in hard work for in those one weekdays, and he stood first in the university.
Whoa.
That is his caliber.
Right. మీరు 95-96లో అర్ధాంగి అనే మూవీ తీశారు.
Much prior to that, the very first movie was one Pillana Grovi.
Okay.
With the funds out of selling our fields,
right,
we produced and I directed that. I have written, pen, everything.
Okay.
Dialogue, story, screenplay, dialogue, song, everything. With that, we took a film, Telugu film, with Swami Ajla Garu as the lead, and our Sri Lekha, 5 years old,
right,
as the female lead.
Okay.
It's a wonderful story.
Right.
The Sri Lekha is the reincarnation of Swami Ajla Garu's wife,
Okay.
a dumb lady.
Right.
And this girl also born dumb.
Okay.
So the interaction between the Swami Ajla Garu and this
Right.
outcast girl,
Right.
That's a wonderful story. It is named Pillana Grovi.
Okay.
You know, it means flute.
Okay.
Krishna's flute.
Right. Right.
Okay. We could not finish that picture.
Oh.
We shot entire picture except the climax, which was very costly.
Okay.
By the time our funds exhausted,
Right.
nobody came forward to
Yeah.
complete that
They
picture.
put the 80s.
1985.
85. Okay.
In 82, we have shifted to Madras.
Okay.
One interesting thing I'm telling you, in that picture, apart from Swami Ajla Garu and Sri Lekha, myself, my another brother Kashi, my another brother Dr. Ramakrishna,
Right.
another brother Mr. Bose, and Keeravani, Rajamouli,
Okay.
and one of my another son Kanchi.
Right. Yeah.
You know Kanchi, no?
Yeah.
So all of us are there.
You acted in the film.
Yes, we acted in that.
Okay.
All of us have acted in that.
Right.
And Keeravani did music for that.
Okay.
He composed and recorded all the songs.
Right.
Beautiful songs.
So
They have
in
not
Kerala
seen the daylight.
So వదిలేసారు అలాగే సినిమా.
అలా ఉండిపోయింది అంతే. Still it is there in Prasad Land, Madras.
Okay. అంటే ఇప్పుడైనా
In the cold storage, it is still there.
And then 10 years later, you produce, you made another film with Vijendra Prasad Garu.
Yes,
అది అర్ధాంగి అని ఒక సినిమా తీశారు
yes,
కదా.
that was 1998, I think, or 96, I forgot.
96 sometime.
96, okay.
Right.
Ardhangi
Right.
with Ravali, and immediately after that, Pelli Sandati.
Okay. Okay.
So, Ardhangi Ravali was Pelli Sandati fame.
Okay. Right.
And one Tamil actor, Anand. So
Terms
neither a flop nor content was good.
రైట్. మీరు సినిమా ఫీల్డ్లో ఉండాలని చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి అనుకున్నారు, కానీ ఏమవుతాం అని ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా అనుకున్నారు?
Director.
You just wanted to be a director all
Yes,
the
that's
time.
nothing else.
Right. You're still chasing that dream.
That's why I joined LV Prasad.
Yeah. So you never gave up on that dream, right? Even after 10 years now, last 10 years క్రితం ఇంకొక
Fine, still I cherish that.
still
Even
cherish that dream.
today,
Right.
I'm waiting for an opportunity to prove myself.
But you're very successful as a writer and a lyricist and all that. So దాంతో direction versus writing, what gives you more pleasure as a creator?
Direction,
Direction.
number one.
Okay.
And equally, I revel in making stories,
Right.
creating a story and dialogue and all that,
Okay.
screenplay. Equally, I revel in that.
Okay.
Two passions are there:
Right.
writing a story and directing it.
Right.
Without any exaggeration or hyperbole, I am having some 100 stories with me now,
Okay.
which I have written all these years.
Right.
More than 100. I'm just saying 100.
సో ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి అది ఎలా ఎప్పుడు బయటకు వస్తాయని?
Vasai,
యూ ప్లాన్ టు పబ్లిష్ దోస్?
things are coming my way. I hope within this year itself, my ambition will be fulfilled
రైట్.
by the end of this year.
రైట్. వెన్ యూ లుక్ బ్యాక్ అట్ యువర్ లైఫ్, వాట్ ఈస్ ఇట్ దట్ యూ మోస్ట్ చెరిష్?
What?
బాగా ఆనందపడే సందర్భాలు ఏమైనా బాగా గుర్తున్నాయా? అంటే మీరు చాలా స్ట్రగుల్ అయ్యారు, నాకు యు ఆర్ వెరీ రిచ్ అండ్ దెన్ యూ లాస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ స్టఫ్ అండ్ దెన్ మళ్ళీ సంపాదించారు, మళ్ళీ
నిజంగా చెప్పాలంటే ఎంతో ఆనందపడ్డ ఘట్టాలు నాకు లేవు ఇంకా.
ఎందువల్ల అంటారు అది?
బికాజ్ ఆల్వేస్ డిసప్పాయింటెడ్, ఆల్వేస్ ఫెయిల్యూర్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ దాట్.
రైట్.
ఒక్కసారి నిజంగా హ్యాపీనెస్ ఫీల్ అయింది ఏంటంటే, ప్రేయర్ టు రామోజీరావు మనసు మమత ఇవ్వకుండా కృష్ణంరాజు గారు కల్కి అని పిక్చర్ స్టార్ట్ చేసి దానికి బ్రేక్ ఇచ్చారు కీరవాణికి.
ఓకే.
ఆ కథ మేమే రాసాం, మా బ్రదర్స్ రాసాం. అప్పుడు ఈ కేమ్ టు నో అబౌట్ ద టాలెంట్ ఆఫ్ కీరవాణి అండ్ పిలిపించేసారి పాటలు అవి విన్నారు. వాజ్ డామ్ ఇంప్రెస్. ఓకే, యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్ అవర్ పిక్చర్ అన్నారు.
ఓకే.
ఆ వార్త నేను విన్నప్పుడు దట్ వాజ్ ద హ్యాపీయెస్ట్ మూమెంట్ ఇన్ మై లైఫ్. ఇది అంటిల్ టుడే అంతకన్నా మించిన హ్యాపీనెస్ నాకు ఐ హావ్ నాట్ సీన్.
రైట్.
ఎస్.
అది ఎందుకని అంటే
ఇప్పుడు ఫ్రమ్ నౌ ఆఫ్టర్ సీయింగ్ బాహుబలి, ద మెగా హిట్, how it created waves in the film industry,
Right.
that made me happy, very happy.
Right.
And my brothers Bajrangi Bhaijan, I am more happy about that.
Right.
Much more happy.
Right. So
By his success.
yeah. So now I'm sure you must be meeting your brother quite often, right? ఇప్పుడు రామకృష్ణ గారు, విజేంద్ర ప్రసాద్ గారితో మీరు తరచు కలుస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ఇట్ దట్ యూ టాక్ అబౌట్, సిట్ టుగెదర్ అండ్ టాక్ అబౌట్?
My brother Ramakrishna also, he wants to prove as a writer.
Oh,
He too has some stories.
right.
He's always busy in writing scripts. His scripts also are waiting.
Okay.
They will also come out. Things are coming his way too.
Right.
Write lyrics also as good as me.
నైస్. లిరిక్స్ అంటే గుర్తొచ్చింది, అది ఆ పాట ఇదివరకే రాస్తున్నారా లేకపోతే ఆ సందర్భం
చెప్పినప్పుడే రాసు.
ఓకే.
నాకు God has given me the talent of writing a song or poem, whatever it is. I can write poetry too wonderfully.
Right.
Very competitive poetry.
Okay.
I have written one Gagana Ganga Avataranam poetry, which was praised by Shri Vishwanath Satyanarayana Garu,
Okay.
like anything.
Right.
I can't say it in words.
Right.